Hello, my YMCA yogis. I miss you. I'm so glad to be here for another little dose of yoga. And I am on the beautiful Spokane River, just right outside Coeur d'Alene in Post Falls, Idaho. The weather is gorgeous. It could rain any minute, but we're going to get going and get a nice little yoga snack in. So join me, please, in Tadasana. We'll stand up in beautiful Tadasana, feet about hip distance apart. Reach up, rise up, gentle, gentle hands to the heart. Namaste in nature for me. I don't know if you love to do yoga outside, but I really recommend it if you can get outside and do some of these yoga postures. It's transformational. All right, so stand up nice and tall, Tadasana. Close down your eyes, hands to the heart. Today's class is about renewal. Renewing our bodies and our minds and our souls from the inside out. Taking one breath right after another and renewing. Each breath is beautiful and new and restorative. Take a deep breath in, reach up, rise up. Exhale down. I'm looking at these beautiful clouds and these beautiful pine trees. It's so gorgeous. Inhale, reach and rise. Let's take a gentle back bend when we get up there. So take a deep breath in, reach and rise. Spread your fingers wide. Gentle lift up. Exhale one more time. Inhale, reach up, rise up. And then we're going to exhale back to cactus. Lift your heart, lift your elbows. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale back to cactus. And we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, tall, reach up, rise up. Exhale back to cactus. 1 more time. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale back to cactus. And then just roll those shoulders. Bring yourself back to where your head is floating, crown floating up to the beautiful heavens or to the ceiling, depending on where you're standing. And reverse. Take some nice big shoulder rolls in the opposite direction. Beautiful. And let's reach. Reach one arm up and then the other, and just gently opening up your sides. One reach and then the other. Gentle, restorative. Beautiful, fluid movement. One more time, each side. Beautiful. And bring those hands back down to your sides. Let's work our sides by reaching down. So we're going to reach down and lift up with the elbow, and then the other side. Reach, elbow lifts. Reach, left elbow, right arm reaches down the side and opposite side. And you're just really trying to wake up your obliques, your side muscles. Opening up your ribs. So it's not just about your arms, it's about your rib cage also. And you've got this solid foundation underneath you. Beautiful. And come on up and reach behind and clasp your fingertips and gently open up your heart. Pull your heart forward, gently pull your hands down. Tuck your tummy, squeeze your butte, and then pull your heart forward and your shoulders down, hands down at first. And then start to bend your elbows and gently lift your hands up as your shoulders continue to pull down, and just listen to your body reaching back a little bit, gentle, and then just release that. And then take your left arm across your body, spread your fingers wide, hook around with your right arm, and just see if you can stretch that left elbow and plug it back down and in. Hold that and reach long. And then the other side, spread your fingers, plug in the shoulder, and then reach and pull. And actually gently pull your arm towards you with that left hand around the right arm. Deep breaths. Restoring our bodies. And let's take a little ragdoll swing. Just kind of a little baby twist here. Nice and easy, gentle, beautiful. All right, let's bring up the knees a couple of times, warming up those hips. We've got that ball and socket joint, and we need to keep it moving. Keep it healthy. Remember, motion is lotion. Keeping the body moving, best thing you can do. And then eating a really nice diet, of course. All right, let's kick our rear. So just pull your heels in a couple times, stretching quads, working hamstrings. keeping that body tall and long. And now let's warm up the feet a little bit. So lift up your toes and then put them down. Lift up those toes, put them back down. Lift them up again, really lift, lift, lift. See if you can spread the toes and then set them down. And then let's just shift our weight side to side. Almost like you're trying to set yourself off balance a little bit and wake up the bottoms of those feet. And then we'll go toes to heels. And if you're up for it, maybe rock back on the heels and roll up onto the toes. Ooh, hello calves. Using those muscles of the lower leg compartment, waking up those feet, waking up all your balance mechanisms. Beautiful. Okay, so let's get started in Tadasana. Beautiful tall stance towards the top of your mat, front of your mat. Take a deep breath in, reach and rise, gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to the heart. Now push all the finger pads together, not your hands, but your finger pads, and get strong through your shoulders. Actually, pull the shoulders down and just push your finger pads together for a moment. Feel all the energy and feel all the muscles get strong. And then release that. And we'll take a deep breath in again. Reach up, rise up. Take a gentle back bend, and then exhale the hands to the heart. Beautiful. Inhale, reach and rise. Again, gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to the heart. And we'll get going with those modified sun salutations. Inhale, reach and rise. Gentle back bend. Exhale, fold forward and let your head be heavy. Navel is tight, knees are as bent as they need to be. Let yourself hang. Use your blocks if you need to. Please let your neck relax here. Please don't hold your head up. See if you can just really let go with the neck muscles. Head is heavy. Bending those knees. Navel tight. Deep breath. Breathe into your back ribs. Exhale. Inhale, root to rise down, to lift up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Lift your heart right up to your thumbs. And we'll do that again. Inhale, reach and rise. Gentle bend back. Exhale, float all the way down. And then inhale, root to rise all the way back up. Hands to heart. Exhale, lift. Heart to hands. One more time. Inhale, reach and rise. Gentle bend back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root to rise all the way back up. And then exhale, hands to heart. Now, before we add the half lift series, we're going to take some chair postures and get these legs warmed up. So start with your hands at your hips, and then as you sit back, we'll just take the hands and slide them towards the knees, and then we'll stand back up. When you stand back up, squeeze your butte, okay? So sit back, hips back, knees go forward a little bit, but we're not pushing the knees forward. We're actually pushing the hips back, hinging at the hips. Take your chin with you. You've got like an apple under your chin. And then rise up. When you stand up, see if you can squeeze your butt, tone your core, and pull your kneecaps up. And then find your toes and make sure they're pressing down. All right, inhale. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, stand up. Now keep pushing through your heels. And down we go into the little sit, stand up tall, sit down and hold this one, and let's add the arms. First, just by palms facing toward one another, shoulder height, plug in your shoulders down. Feel the energy in your feet and your legs, and then take a deep breath in. Exhale, feel your arms get strong here as you bring your arms up a little bit, and then stand up nice and tall to Tadasana. Heart, hands at the heart. Okay, so we'll add one chair. So we're not going to add the half lift yet. We're going to mix it up a little bit. Inhale, reach and rise, gentle back bend. Exhale, float all the way down to forward fold. Inhale, drop your hips, lift your arms for chair. Take an inhale here. And exhale, rise. Now you have the option to bring the arms up into that more difficult posture if you like. All right, inhale, reach and rise. Gentle back bend. Ooh. Exhale, float. Sound effects are really encouraged. Inhale, drop into chair or Utkatasana. Arms can be wherever you like. And then inhale, rise and bring your hands to your heart. Okay, So this time we will add the half lift. So reach and rise, gentle bend back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to half lift. So again, just as a reminder, you anchor at something and you've got active arms. Your knees can be as bent as you like. Keep that apple under your chin. Pull your heart forward, shoulder blades together, collarbones wide. And you're looking at whatever angle you can. Hopefully it's a downward gaze. But if you're up here on your thighs, then you will bring up your gaze a little bit, right? So just kind of feel your way through this so that your neck is comfortable. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, drop your hips to chair. And then inhale, rise. Okay, so we're going to put it all together, but we're going to mix up the half lift and the chair. So we're going to go forward fold. Reach up forward, Urdhva Hastasana, forward fold. We'll go to chair first, then we'll go to half lift. So it's going to be different from what we've been doing in class. Inhale, reach and rise, gentle bend back. Exhale, float all the way down to forward fold. Inhale, drop your hips, lift your arms to whatever degree for your chair, Utkatasana. Inhale. As you exhale, take forward fold. So your legs may straighten a little bit, active arms. And then bend your knees. Inhale, root to rise all the way to the top. Exhale, hands come right to your heart. Okay, we'll do that 2 more times in that flow. Inhale, reach and rise, gentle bend back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, drop your hips to chair. Lift your arms to chair. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms to whatever degree you like for your forward pull. Your half lift. Inhale. Exhale, drop your hips a little as you root to rise all the way up, hands overhead. And then exhale, hands to heart. Make your brain work when we don't do it in exactly the same way. Inhale, reach and rise, gentle bend back. This is our last one. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Get that head down there, lengthen those legs, stretch your neck. Inhale, drop hips, lift arms to chair. Hold a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms down for half lift and straightening the legs a little if you can. And then inhale from here. Exhale, bend the knees, reach the arms up, and take the hands straight to the heart. Beautiful. Now we're going to take a little bit of a balance challenge here. And then we'll hit the floor. So balance on your left leg, lift up your right heel, and see if you want to just stay here. Arms can be out for balance. If you feel comfortable, maybe place the right foot to the left calf for stork, kind of a modified stork. If you're comfortable, bring that foot up a little bit more for another version of stork. Your hands can be out and up. Your hands can be at your waist. Or if you want another challenge, you may bring your hands up over your head. Stork. Deep breath. Exhale, hands to heart, and release. And just shake that out. We got to shake it out. Get rid of all that pent up energy, because our whole goal today is to restore. So we're going to energize, then restore. Okay, standing up nice and tall, getting ready for the other side. So you're buoyant in that right side. Left foot can lift up, and you can lift it just to your calf, or you can lift it up even higher. And your arms can be out for balance. You can lift up the foot to the, if you're not pushing on the knee, you can lift it up to knee height. Knee is forward. Maybe your hands come to your hips. And maybe you take your arms up over your head. Stork. Proud and tall, deep breath. And exhale, release. Shake that out. Okay, nice work. Take a drink as needed also. I really like to encourage staying hydrated during yoga. Remember, water acts as a muscle conductor. It works for the contractions. It's a contraction conductor. Okay. Standing at the top of your mat, nice and tall. Reach up, rise up, gentle back bend. Exhale, float all the way down and step back to hands and knees. Take your tailbone and draw some circles, and make sure that you've got your nice foundation. So you've got your hands right below your shoulders, knees below your hips, and you're just going to take some full tailbone circles and using whatever metaphor, whatever you can picture to make this happen. So you really work through, warm up, stretch out your lumbar spine in reverse and your sacral area. Use the core muscles, make that body work, beautify all of those muscles by working them, challenging them. And then we get to restore them. All right, from here, let's stretch a wrist. So flip under one palm so that the back of your hand is on the ground, and just stretch that wrist for a moment. And then flip the other side. Beautiful. Okay, take your right leg behind, push into your right ball of your foot and stretch your right calf. Now, shear up your foundation here by plugging your shoulders in, tucking your abdominals tight, holding this nice and long. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Lift up that right foot, keeping your hands right where they are. Take a deep breath in, and we're going to exhale. Pull the knee to the chest. Inhale, lift your leg out. Now, two more, and you can bring your knee to nose if that's more accessible. If that's accessible and you want more. And then last time, in and out. Now, hold that leg out. Bend the foot, bend the knee, and keep that foot high. And then point your toes and take that right knee and circle it. Two big circles, one in each, or two in each direction. Reverse. Yes, work that hip. And then set that down and extend now your left leg out, push into your left ball of the foot so you really get a good stretch through that left calf. And remember to find your foundation. Plug in those shoulders, tone your core, hold here, lift up now that left foot and take 3 knee pulls. So inhale here, exhale, tuck. You can add your knee to your chin if you want. You can tuck and look back at your belly button, or you can keep your head in one place for gentle yoga. Just find what works best in your body. Last time, extend that leg out there, flex your foot, bend your knee now, keep the knee lifted, and then if you want to bend or point or flex, see what's more comfortable, and then draw 2 circles in each direction. Find that full range of motion for your kneecap. Reverse. Use your best foundation to make all this happen, right? Everything starts at the ground. Set that down and let's take child's pose. So go knees wide, feet together. Use a block under your forehead if you need to. Use blankets between your legs. Do whatever you need to do to bring the ground up to you and make these postures accessible. And then reach your hands out in front. Maybe put your forehead on the ground and take a couple of deep breaths as you restore through your hips. Keep breathing. We've got 3 deep breaths to go. Breathe into your back ribs. Fill the lungs. Feel the stretching. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Okay, bring yourself back to hands and knees. And we're going to get that back working out and the front stretched. So bring yourself down to forearms. Set your belly on the ground. Lift up your heart. And I know these are hard, so hang in there. Pull those shoulders back. Push the tops of the feet into the ground and lift your heart up. Just take a deep breath in and then exhale and just let your head and your chin be heavy and just hold your neck. I shouldn't say hold your neck. I should say let your neck relax and let your head just be heavy. It might even be nice to organically kind of move around or move one ear towards the shoulder. If that feels like too much, just hang there. Let those vertebrae take a little break. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, gently bring your head back up. Shear up through your shoulders and your elbows again. Pull the shoulders back, lift, and take a deep breath in. Lift your heart. And then exhale, set your forehead on the pillow that you make with your stacked hands and just breathe and let your backside relax. And as you do, be mindful about your breaths. The inhale expanding, and the exhale bringing everything, knitting the ribs together, tightening. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Great. Okay, hands come under the shoulders. We're going to take some gentle cobras. So you can keep your forehead on the ground or close to it if that's possible. Plug in your elbows. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Now deep breath in. Peel yourself off the ground a little bit. Don't try to go very far. And then exhale down. And then again. Inhale, lift, pull, exhale down one more time. If you can, push into the hands at the last moment. Inhale, lift, maybe push into the ground, and exhale. And when you're doing gentle yoga, remember, just don't push yourself too hard. Let's lift ourselves back up to hands and knees. And this time, wag your tail side to side. So you're going right and left. And what you're actually doing is decreasing this side on one side as you pull your shoulder and your hips toward one another. And then you're increasing on the other side. As you decrease on one side, you increase on the other. So wiggle around a little bit. Okay, now extend your right leg behind you. Push into that right ball of foot again. And this time, we're going to take your left foot out and you're going to reach your right arm up to the sky. And as you do so, then reach that right arm over you towards the top of your mat or the front of the room and just hold that for a breath. Just a breath or two. And then just make your way back to hands and knees. Set that knee back. And then extend your left foot. Push into the ball of the left foot. Extend into that heel. Take your right toes and kickstand them out to the right. And then put your weight in your right hand. Lift your left arm straight up to the sky. Lift tall. And then take your left arm up and over your head, over to the front of the room. And then reach your arm back, place it back to hands and knees. And we're going to do that again on the first side. So extend the right leg back, push into the right ball of the foot, kickstand out the left foot to the side, perpendicular to your mat. Weight goes in the left arm. Reach your right arm straight up to the sky. Now this time, circle your arm around. Circle that right arm around. And again, it's like full range of motion. And you'll go 2 times in one direction and then switch it to the other side. Reach that arm. Find the beauty in it. Find the beauty in this movement. Beautiful. And bring it back to the center, hands and knees. Send the left ball of the foot back. Push into your left heel. Kickstand out your right foot so it's perpendicular to the long edge of your mat. Put your weight in the right hand. Lift your left arm up and let's circle. So you bring that arm all the way around, full range of motion, full range, go all the way. And when you've taken that twice, reverse, other side, other direction. Hold your navel tight and breathe. And then bring yourself back, hands and knees. This time we're going to take a puppy pose. So walk your hands out in front. I like to tent my fingers, and you can use blocks here, but if you want to put your palms on the floor, whatever feels right in your body, keep your knees right over your hips. Adjust your arms so that they can reach out and be active while you're lowering your chest down. And you can put your forehead on a block, or you can just put your forehead close to the ground. Keep reaching those arms, reaching those arms. And then place them down on the ground again. And we're going to take 3 gentle cobras. This time we're going to push into the ground. So we'll get a little more height here if that's possible in your practice today. So bring yourself down, forehead on the ground, hands to the sides of the shoulders, plug in your elbows, tops of the feet plugged in, squeeze your butt, take a deep breath in, peel your forehead, your chest, and then gently push into the ground. See if you get a little more range of motion now that you're a little more warmed up. And we'll go up again. Inhale, lift up, up, Maybe push into the ground at the last moment. Exhale down one more time. Inhale, lift your forehead, lift your chest, push into the ground, and bring yourself down. Beautiful. All right, let's take a child's pose again. And I encourage you, even in gentle, to take the original, to try to go out of your comfort zone a little bit. And so maybe try original, traditional child's pose where your knees are together and your arms are to your sides. And you can put your head on a block or see if it'll go in the front. And even if you don't stay there the whole time, at least you're trying it. And I have found with yoga that something that I couldn't do for more than 3 seconds, the next time I tried it, I could do it for 5 seconds and then 7 seconds and so on. You get the drill. So just try, see what happens. Move it back to wide knees if you need to. I'll take one more breath here. Excellent. All right, bring yourself back up. Now, we're going to do some more standing up. So grab yourself a drink if you need it. Prepare to get back up on our feet. Whew. Hands and knees. Tuck your toes. And we're going to start by taking ourselves into a down-facing dog. First one of the day. And we don't do very many down dogs in gentle. So push your hips up, head down, and walk your first down dog. Just taking one heel down and then the other. Nice, slow pace. Let your neck relax. Head is heavy. And you've really got your hips high and your head low and your arms are strong. And then roll up onto the balls of your feet and send both heels towards the ground. And they don't have to touch. You know that. Your knees do not have to be straight, but if you can, you try. And then we're always constantly staying strong, well balanced through the backs of the fingers, the backs of the knuckles. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, look between your thumbs. You always want to look where you're going with your feet. Take a couple steps and get to the top of the mat into standing forward fold. And here we'll just take a deep breath in and root down to rise. Come up slowly. Make sure you don't send yourself to the floor because you get dizzy and have to come up really fast. I know a lot of prescriptions have side effects and we have to move really slowly. So please be very aware of your body and your abilities. And it's different every single day. All right, so we'll go ahead and do a couple of flows here. Deep breath in, reach and rise, gentle bend back. Exhale, fold forward. And take your hands and knees down to the ground. And we'll take a gentle chaturanga. So we shift our weight forward, keep your elbows close, knees, chest, chin, all the way down to the ground. And then inhale, lift up to a gentle back bend. And then exhale, come back to hands and knees. Hold your hands and knees. And then let's take a one breath plank. So lift your hips, keep your back long and strong, one breath. And then exhale, down facing dog. Hold your dog for one breath. And then exhale, bend your knees, look between your thumbs, and tippy toe or step to the top of the mat into standing forward fold. From here, inhale, root to rise. Come up as slowly as you need to. Take the hands up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Lift your heart right to your thumbs. Tadasana. Tighten everything up. Breathe. Maybe close your eyes for just a breath. Restore. It's our theme today, restore. Deep breath, reach and rise. Gentle bend back. Lift that heart. Exhale all the way down to forward fold. And then gently step back to hands and knees. And then gently take yourself into Chaturanga Dandasana modified. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, lift up to the back bend of your choice. And then exhale, take yourself right into down facing dog. Keep the heels down, or towards the ground, I should say. They're always trying to work their way towards the ground. They don't have to touch. Take a deep breath in and exhale one more time. We'll walk to the top of the mat. And then inhale, root to rise all the way to the top. And then exhale, hands come right into the heart, lifting up tall. So we'll do a couple of warrior 1 and 2 arms, but with our feet staying in Tadasana stance. So feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, reach and rise, both arms up. And then exhale over to your right. Look over your right thumb. Just take both arms as far away from one another as they can. Tighten up your belly. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, warrior 2. Now look left over your middle finger. Inhale, reach and rise. And exhale, hands come right into your heart. Hold right there. Okay, so the next little bit is just going to be a tree. So another little balance challenge here. So standing up as tall as you can, put all your weight in your left foot and lift up your right heel and then kickstand that foot out. And this can be your tree right here. Or you can come up to your calf, or if you can make yourself into the tree, bring that up, maybe reach your arms up. Hold on if you need to, of course. Hands come into the heart. Lift the heart to the thumbs. Reach down with that foot and just relax. And just let everything, just shake everything out. Maybe give yourself another ragdoll swing here. And we'll get the other side. So balance in that right leg. Keep the right knee bent. Lift up left toes. Turn out. Find your tree. Where's your tree today? It's different every day. Some days we just need to take a restorative break. But do what you can. Take a nice deep breath. Hands to heart when you can. Lift the heart to the thumbs. And release. Good. And just shake all that out. All right, we'll get down to the ground again. Take a nice deep breath in. Reach and rise. Gentle back bend. And then exhale, float all the way down. Forward fold. Let's do a little ragdoll here. Side to side. And then gently release. Step back to hands and knees. And we're going to take a thread the needle spinal twist. So take your right arm up, reach, 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 all the way up to the sky. Give your wrist a little twist. And then reach under and set your right cheek, right shoulder on the ground. Keep your hips right above your knees. Walk your left arm out. And then bump your hips over to the right a little bit. Now, I know this is really uncomfortable for some people. So if you put a block under your shoulder and keep yourself up, or even under your head, or just do whatever version feels good in your body. I know these are tough. Hold the navel nice and tight. And again, if you can bump your hips over to the right, that's great. Breathe. One more breath in. And release. Bring that back. And we'll take the other side. Reach up now with your other arm all the way up. Give your wrist a little stir. And then reach under your shoulder, under your ear. Walk your right arm above your head. Bump your hips over to the left. And just stretch. And again, if you need to use a prop, a block under your head to lift yourself up. I know this one's tough for people. Take a nice deep breath in. Tone your core, pull your navel in. And release, unwind, beautiful. All right, take yourself into Dandasana, seated with your legs straight in front of you. Sit up as tall as you can, point and flex your feet, and then just rotate through those ankles. And then reverse. And then point your toes, reach up, rise up. Big breath in. And exhale, hover over those legs first. Just kind of find your range of motion. And then bring yourself all the way over to seated forward fold. And whatever that means for you today, it's different every day for me as well. Like some days I just don't want to go very far. And other days I want to push the limit, push the envelope, find the edge. So do what feels good in your body today. Really reach, just fold, just breathe. Take nice deep breaths in and out. And then bring yourself up to seated. This time we'll do a half a butterfly. So take the bottom of your right leg somewhere along the left inner thigh or the calf, wherever it feels good for your hip. See if you can get that hip down. If not, just relax it out a little bit. It's different, again, every day. Reach and rise, take a deep breath in, and then exhale, fold over that leg. Just lift and reach and gentle, gentle breath. Find what works in your body today. Our theme today is restorative, so we're trying to work and restore, and that's really the theme of every yoga class. Pushing the envelope and then restoring a little. Release that, and we'll put the other leg on the other side and take that stretch. And just notice the difference between the sides. There's always, they might be sisters, but they're never twins, right? There's always a difference. Reach and rise, and then exhale, forward you go. Find that stretch, and remember your body takes a moment to find its true stretch through relaxation, through breath, letting go, sending your awareness to the tight spots, allowing yourself to really breathe and be breathed. Take another really deep breath in. And gently bring yourself back up. And now let's try full butterfly. So we'll take both bottoms of the feet together. Let's start with diamond. So keep the feet kind of out in front of you a little bit first. And then reach up, rise up. And then exhale, fold forward. And again, this is one where I like to use my elbows and push down a little bit to aid. And I even grab above my ankles to pull myself into the stretch. But if you're doing super gentle and you're just wanting to relax, just fold. Don't try to aid or assist at all. Find what works for you in your body today and breathe. And then let's try a deeper version. So pull the feet closer if you can. And even if it's just an inch or half an inch closer, something is better than nothing. Inhale, reach up, rise up. And then exhale forward. Ooh, find that butterfly. Oh, tight hips. Mine are very tight from driving all the way to Idaho. Reach. And anything can make the hips tight, any kind of sitting or even excessive standing. Release that and then place your hands back with your fingers facing forward and then take a wide stance with your feet. And we're just going to windshield wiper the knees. In, one at a time, kind of finding a little bit of flow through those knees, through those hips. And the next time your right knee is down, in the middle, hold it, just hold it, and then twist over to your right. So it's like you're doing kind of a counter twist. Elbows should be soft here so that your shoulders can stay out of your ears. Bring your chin around. Take a deep breath. Tone your core. And then gently up and over to the other side. Shoulders drop down, twist. Bring your chin around. See, I notice I was holding myself up on that outside. So bend your elbows quite a bit. And then bring yourself back into the center and take yourself all the way down onto your back. And we'll take a couple of bridges to start out with. So feet are about hip distance apart, palms down, and push into your heels and lift your hips up. And we'll do just 3 rolling bridges. So just lifting up, tuck your chin, and then gently bring that back down. And we'll do 2 more. Gently lift those hips, push into those heels, tuck the chin, and then down we go one last time. And last time, lift up, up, up. Lift hips, push into heels, and down we go. So with your knees up to the ceiling, lift your hips and send them way over to the left, and then just gently let your knees drop over to the right and look over to the left. Just restore in this nice little twist. Just breathe, allow your body to fully be breathed. And what does that mean? Don't fight anything, just let it all flow. Let the air flow in and out of your lungs. Let your body be heavy into the floor. Try to relax as best you can. And let's take the other side. So bring your knees up, put your hips back in the middle, and then lift them up again and send them way over to the right. And then let your knees lower to the left. Look to the right, bring your arms over to the right, and just breathe. Let your top leg be really heavy. Let your body find the earth beneath you. Just breathe. And then bring yourself back into the center. Lift your hips up and put them back down in the middle. And let's pull the knees in one last time before we prepare for Shavasana, or as we prepare for Shavasana. Please feel free to stretch anything I may have missed. Maybe you want to do a little bit of happy baby. Sorry, I'm looking at this beautiful sky and I'm like, huh? Where am I? This is so gorgeous. Oh, such a beautiful treat. And maybe you want to do another version, maybe a plow or something, some version of some stretch that I missed that your body wants. Take a couple breaths to enjoy that, whatever it is for you today. And then drop your knees together and walk your feet as wide as your mat. And let's put the hands up in a cactus and breathe. Just breathe. Relax. Restore. Renew. Revitalize. Soften between your eyebrows. Soften your jaw. Be heavy into the ground. And notice the air on your skin, the weight of your clothes on your skin. And take Shavasana. Is that extended leg maybe? Or do you stay there where you were with your knees knocked together? Maybe your hands are at your sides, up above. They're resting somewhere. You're not holding them suspended in space. They're either above your head on the ground, to your sides on the ground. Maybe you like your hands on your belly. Sometimes it's nice to put one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. And breathe there for a moment and relax. And I'll call you out in 1 minute so that you can receive the beautiful nectar of this practice, the gorgeous healing nectar of yoga, healing us from the inside out, one breath at a time. Allow the breathing to be your focus. Soften. Take a nice deep breath in, let it go. Gentle. And then let's take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Just inhale. And then wiggle your fingers and your toes and bring your knees into your chest and just breathe and fold yourself into that tight, like a bud, like a flower bud. And then make your way over to the fetal position, an embryonic position. Take a deep breath there. And then lift yourself up to seated position, Sukhasana, easy seat. And again, yogi's choice, whatever feels good in your body. Let's bring our hands to our heart and close down our eyes. We started out today with restore being our theme. I hope we restored you. I hope you restored you. Taking some nice deep breaths and some postures that challenge yet restore and renew and revitalize your body. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful background. I hope you enjoyed this practice so much as I did. And I love my YMCA yogis. You all know that. I'm so honored to practice with you today. Thank you.